that it's going to go fast. So these have always been popular here at QVC. We couldn't have a tailgating episode without them. Greg Shockley.
No doubt.
So
Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for having me.
I like your Steelers representation, my friend.
I know. Sorry for all the peeps down south, but I'm going with Pittsburgh
You
today.
represent who you love.
I know.
What's
exactly.
the big deal with Corky's wings?
Well, the big deal, just take a look at this. They are huge. I mean, to begin with, we've all been disappointed by getting wings that are really tiny and
Nothing
small.
to eat on there.
Mostly bone, hardly any meat on them at all. Look at this drumstick. It is so meaty, it is tender, it is juicy, and it is full of flavor. And that's the great part too. They're tumble seasoned.
Right.
So what I mean by that, we literally put them in a tumbler with the seasoning mix before they're cooked. So every little bit, in nook and cranny, all that seasoning goes in there, and then they're baked. So rather than deep fried, which they most popularly are, deep fried, we bake them. So they're fully cooked for you, so you pull out exactly what you need. You can reheat them in your microwave if you want to, but they're best in the grill so they can get a little bit of that crispiness on the skin. Or you can put them on your outdoor grill. But again, be careful not to cook them because they're already cooked for you and we've done all the work. But every little bite has so much flavor, they're juicy, and they're meaty. So those are the three things that you want in a wing. It's got to taste great. I want it big and not all bones, right? It's easy to cook. You can do all the work for me. So, I mean, that's it.
Congratulations to you and the whole Corky's team. I mean,
Yeah.
these are Customer Choice Food Award winner for Best Appetizer. And so this is why you get a lot of meaty, juicy, full of flavor. But we have two flavors for you, too.
Right.
So we do have the sweet and smoky and the bourbon. What's the difference between the two?
So the difference is very subtle, but the sweet and smoky, so I tend to like more of the sweeter kind of foods. Even with our ribs, I go for the honey barbecue and things like that. So since we're not smoking these, we just give them that essence of the smoky flavor, but there's also a sweetness to it, just in our dry mix. You can see this is actually the rub that we put, same one that we do on our ribs, we're doing this on our chicken. So you got a little bit of sweetness, a little more mild flavor. Neither one of them are spicy at all, but this one's just really great. Then we've got the bourbon one. So this one's a little more, I kind of just describe it as being more savory.
Right.
And it's just more hearty, kind of punches you, with that little flavor. It's not heat punch, but it's just kind of that flavor.
Kind of makes you want to drop your voice an
I think
octave.
yeah, a little bit.
We have 6 easy payments of $10.42
My friend?
and free shipping
Thank
and handling.
you.
Hello, Albert.
Hi, how
What do you
are you?
think?
I
good to
love
see
this
you.
Let's give you a couple
tailgate.
of
I
each.
feel like we should have a couple of these every week.
Should we
I
tailgate
agree.
all the
Right?
time?
Exactly. You could drink wine. You could have your wings.
So right here we've got
Okay.
the bourbon ones,
All right.
and then we've got the sweet and smoky ones right over here.
I love
Alberti,
the
you're a
bourbon.
gourmet foodie. What do you think
Thank
of these
you.
wings?
Well, I will say this, is that when it comes to wings, usually if I order them at the restaurant, I feel like they're really dry and they have no meat on them.
Small.
And when I get the Corky's wings out of my own freezer and out of my own oven, they're always juicier and they always have so much meat on them.
Right?
So good.
So in other words, they don't disappoint, right?
Ever. Ever.
And you know what? It's chicken with a handle.
That's exactly right.
You can't beat that. God
Now-
made it for you to eat it.
It arrives fully cooked and frozen. All you have to do is continue to just enjoy them and heat them up. But we have auto delivery here. And so, when you find something really good, you want it on auto delivery. We don't offer auto delivery all the time. So today's the day to pick it up so that you don't miss out. It's auto delivery every 90 days for 1 year, but free shipping and handling with each and every shipment. And because it's our countdown to Black Friday, we have 6 easy payments on them of $10.42. Did you open up your canned wine?
I did. Oh, and I have the Chardonnay. I got the white.
Cheers for
There's
you.
nothing better than our wings than a nice Chardonnay.
I'm
How's
rosé
that,
all
okay?
day.
So
Makes
hey,
them.
anything goes great with the wings while you're at a tailgate, right?
Oh my gosh. I mean, does it get any better than this? Isn't it good?
My
Wash it down
life,
good.
my life is complete right now.
Here, we've got some more wings over here, so why
We
don't you load up?
live to make you happy.
Yes, my life is complete, and I have this plate, which is amazing.
So good.
I'm gonna go play some cornhole.
As you should.
See you later.
You know what? When it comes to chicken wings, we've got a line of people that are waiting
Get
to
up,
get served.
guys.
So remember,
we have a whole hot platter right here. Be
this
careful.
is all about our Black Friday countdown. So if you're shopping with us this weekend, you're seeing 6 easy payments on almost everything. That is through Sunday. So if you are enjoying that budget-friendly way to shop, our biggest easy pay event since last December is happening right now. So our Black Friday sale prices on select on-air items, and we have hundreds more online. So definitely take a look on QVC.com and check it out. But You are getting a 4-pound bag of seasoned roasted wings from Corky's. And I have to say, Corky's barbecue, I've seen barbecue competitions where Corky shows up and other people drop out because they see Corky's roll in and they're like, you know what, we don't have a chance.
Or the guys want to stay because they want to beat the best.
Right, or they want to hang out with Jimmy Stover.
Right, or that's it. You know, if you noticed just there a second ago, guys, you know why Corky's is Corky's? You just saw literally these wings. I'm pulling the meat right off. They're coming clean off the bone, which means that we've cooked them just perfectly. And again, so meaty. All that's left is just a little bit of that bone, and that's it. And you're right. Corky's is an institution.
Totally.
It's the barbecue capital of the United States is Memphis. And Corky's is the #1 barbecue place there. So that's really, to me, that says everything. Because their attention to detail, the flavor that you got, and there's just second to none. You can't mimic them. No matter what you do, you can't mimic them.
Those are so good.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh.
They're impossible to stop eating. I'm full, but I'm going to keep eating.
I know, right?
And that's the sign. But again, pretend you're having a tailgate or your backyard barbecue and you're firing up your grill, and maybe you have those hot dogs that were on earlier, and you got your burgers going and something like that. Put these on the upper rack. Thaw them out ahead of time. They'll thaw in a few hours for you, but you probably best not to cook them from frozen on the grill.
Yeah.
So if you're going to put them maybe on your upper rack.
Great tip.
That'll allow them not to kind of get too cooked, but you can get some grill marks on there, get that skin nice and crispy, and they will just be melt in your mouth, and you can see they're just falling right off the bone.
Can we remind everybody about the 2 flavor profiles again?
Yeah.
Because we have one called Sweet and Smoky, and we have one called Bourbon. Now, Sweet and Smoky, I feel like, kind of speaks for itself.
It
you get a
does.
little bit of that hickory
A
smoke.
little bit of the smoke, a little bit of that sweet, so it's kind of nice mellow flavor. If you want to dip it in some ranch or some blue cheese, it's perfect for that too.
Ooh.
And then we've got the bourbon right here. So the bourbon, as you can see, it's got some different flakes in there. It's a little more rich. You get that kind of oaky flavor. You really do. Like bourbon's got, usually aged in those oak barrels.
Right.
So you get a little bit of that back flavor of the bourbon and that oaky flavor in there, and they're really hearty. I mean, this one is really great, especially if you are dipping it in something. Absolutely great.
I always
And
feel like
speaking
when
of
I take a
dipping-
bite of the bourbon, I feel like I should drop my voice an octave because
Yeah.
it kind of hits you in your
I
chest.
can do that.
See, he does this so much better.
I hope so.
I heard a couple, right? I heard a couple yeahs in my ear. Nicely done.
I gotta eat one of these.
But you know what? There are only about 200 left in that bourbon. I like how you just went muddy. That's competition talk. When you have it seasoned and roasted and then you sauce it, that's called muddy.
I figure there's no rules today, so I'm gonna go.
Not a single one. I think we've proven that over the
Yeah,
years.
you're right, and they are great for dipping. So if you want to use some of the Corky's barbecue sauce or whatever your favorite barbecue sauce might
Look
be,
at that,
by all
though.
means, go for it. You can mix the barbecue sauce with a little ranch, which is a great.
Jimmy taught us
Yeah,
that.
Jimmy taught us that. But that's a really great one too. Or they're just fine, just like they are. After school snacks. I mean, so it's not just for the game day. It's not just for watching football. You can have these on a Tuesday night for dinner. You can have these for the kids
So
after
happy.
school. So really convenient. Open up the bag. You can put them in your air fryer. Really, really great in your air fryer. I always like to point that out because about 8 to 10 minutes, no preheating your air fryer. You pop
No.
it in there, and you got your after school snack. Or
How
just
long
a
are they
little-
good for in the freezer?
A year.
A year. Thank you.
So last a year, no worries in your freezer. So don't worry about that. We vacuum sealed them, and they're perfectly fresh.
Bourbon, there are 200 remaining. Sweet and Smoky, there are 300 remaining. We only have 500 left to go around.
Get on these, guys.
Auto
You're gonna wanna
delivery
have
is the way
these.
to go because when you come back looking for them and they're not here, brings a tear to the eye. You don't cry at a tailgate. You don't cry, you get your Corky's ready to go in advance. Now we have them on 6 easy payments of $10.42, free shipping and handling, but also auto delivery every 90 days for 1 year. I keep these as a staple in my freezer. I know that when it comes to, you all won the award for Best Appetizer
That's
at our
right.
Customer Choice Food Awards, but this is more than just a great appetizer. This is a fabulous tailgate. This is memory-making food. And so on those nights where you think, if I have to pick up a pot or a pan or figure out a recipe, I feel like my brain is just gonna shut down. This is how you open, it's a resealable
It's
bag,
a resealable
correct?
bag, so you just pull out exactly what, so they're individually quick frozen, so they're not gonna clump together.
Right.
You're gonna pull out exactly what you want. You're gonna preheat your oven or get your air fryer going, and again, it's quick and easy, but the flavor is absolutely awesome. No matter which
So
one that you
is. So
choose,
juicy.
you're not gonna be disappointed in either one of the flavors. But again, the fact that they're meaty, they're crispy on the outside with that skin getting nice and crisp, flavor throughout every single bite.
I mean, look at the size.
Yeah, the drummies are awesome too.
Of those drummies. Like, if you tried to order this at a restaurant, they would say, oh, I'm sorry, that's a full entree. Like,
And Mayor,
we
watch.
call this an appetizer size.
I'm good at
That's
this. I can pull
crazy.
all the
Get
meat
in
off
there.
kind of like in one shot here, but it's loaded. It's jacked with meat. You gotta love that.
I do.
We have some wings.
Oh, my man, here we go.
I heard we have some wings over
Maynard,
here.
come in.
Oh my
We've got
God,
some
this
bourbon
is
wings over
delicious.
here, and we've
Maynard
got our
O'Carrick's coming up with Jada
bourbon
spices.
flavor. So we've got
Okay.
these are all dry rubbed,
All right.
tumble seasons. So we got a bourbon flavored one here, and then we got a sweet and smoky right here.
Fantastic. Let's go for it.
All right.
You had me at bourbon.
All right.
know, right?
I'm gonna join in with you.
I love it. But this is what a tailgate's all about, right?
Oh, yeah.
You start talking about how'd you make these, where'd they come from, but there's a lot of chicken on there too, which I love to see.
And you know I'm all about that chicken. Oh,
Who
this
is it?
delicious.
Oh, yeah, they're great,
chicken
right?
salt we know you for sure. Now
But
chicken salt's in the show
They're fully
today.
cooked. So all you gotta do is you gotta pull them out of your freezer, pull out whatever you want, put them in your air fryer, you put them in your oven, put them on your grill, and you're good to go.
Perfect for
That's it.
tailgating like this. Nice
Yeah,
and
man, this
simple,
is it.
right?
This is
Are
exactly
Throw it on
you
the
a
grill.
Seahawks fan?
Oh, of course I'm a Seahawks fan.
Representing today.
Nobody
If I was
wears that
any
color
other
green
team's
unless they're
fan,
proud of that.
I couldn't be a Pittsburgh fan me wearing this, not
Yeah, see, we got it going on.
Go Hawks all day.
I love it.
This is so good.
I'm so glad you like them. It's Corky's
It's juicy,
barbecue.
the flavor of it.
Yes.
And the fact that it's simple, you can just throw it on the grill.
Yeah, that's what I love too.
Yeah, they arrive fully cooked, so they arrive frozen. All you have to do is thaw, throw them on the grill.
Okay.
Or I actually have cooked mine from frozen in the air fryer before.
Oh yeah, the air fryer
They
you don't
turn
need.
out great.
You don't need to thaw them at all. I was just giving kind of a helpful hint if you're on the grill.
Yeah.
But no worries at all. If you wanted to pop them on, pop them on. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Air fryer's number one.
So delicious.
Bourbon, there are 150 left to go around. Sweet and smoky, there are 300 remaining. Remember, we've got those 6 easy payments of $10.42. We're tailgating on In the Kitchen with Mary
know.
today. This is
So
so much
exciting.
fun. We're outside here at QVC, and we're also outside at Villanova. So continue to place your orders, enjoy that auto delivery. But we're going from savory to sweet.
Ooh.
We have Elise standing by out at Villanova. Elise, do you have a special offer for In the Kitchen with Mary today? What's going on?